Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Samantha, and today I think you can guess from how my brows look what I'm going to be talking to you about. Not only that, you've probably seen the title, but today I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on the Revolution brow tint. I picked mine up in dark brown. I've applied it so that I don't have to wait 20 minutes or however long I want to keep it on for. So I thought I would apply it and then I will peel it off and share with you how it looks and my thoughts. I picked this up. Now I think it's £4.99, but I will link and list it down below for you. I picked mine up actually in Superdrug store because I really wanted to have a look at the testers, and I really wanted to see which shade that I should go for. Now I was very drawn to, and after looking at the Revolution team when they did their small advertisement for this, a small video, I thought, is dark brown going to be the right shade for me? I was really drawn to medium brown, but when I looked at the medium brown, it seemed very warm. I also tested this on my hand just to see what shade it was, and it looked very purple. So I am very, very worried at this stage that I'm going to have purple brows, but I went with the dark brown. I really want to test it out. And I really wanted to try it on camera for you and film it just so that you can see what it looks like. So this is the packaging. It's black with gold, and all that you have in here is the actual product. You can obviously see that in that window there. It gives you a little bit of information about perhaps before and then after, and then on the back it gives you step 1, 2 and 3. Step 1, it says to start with clean brows, which I think is obvious. You don't want to put this over any of your brow products because obviously it won't take. Step 2 is that you apply to your brow and then you leave it for, now it says up to 2 hours, and I can understand why they put 2 hours. I only wanted to keep this on for 20 minutes, but I've now kept it on for half an hour, and I can see why. I mean, it's nice to know that you can keep it on for that amount of time, just in case, like me, I was just about to film and then I received a phone call. So that to me shows that I can keep it on for up to 2 hours and everything will be fine, if you see what I mean. And then step 3 says you just peel off. So I'm at that stage now, but first of all, it is Thursday. If you are new to my channel, I always do a thank you Thursday, share a thank you Thursday, and what that means is that I thank someone personally on my channel. I always receive beautiful comments from you, really lovely support, and it's just really a shout out to say thank you to a particular person. There are a lot of you that are so lovely to me and really supportive, but on a Thursday I just share a shout out with one of you. So today I want to thank personally this person because their comments are fantastic. They always support me, as always, with all of you, and this person is no exception. And the person that I want to thank today is Christine Lamin, and I hope that I am pronouncing your surname correctly, Christine. And Christine's name, as I've said it, is her name on YouTube. So obviously I would love it if you all supported Christine and shared the love with Christine today. Christine often tells me that she lives, or she's in Spain at the moment, so I often think how lucky you are. Although in the UK I'm wearing yellow today and it is a beautifully sunny, warm day, so I'm probably matching the weather with you today, Christine, but I really wanted to share a shout out with you today and thank you personally. So that's Christine Lamin, and like I said, please do share the love with Christine today. getting back to the brow product, I think I've probably kept this on my brows now a while. I've got other brow products because obviously this is the first time that I have applied this product. I didn't know really how much to apply. I didn't know, you know, really what I was doing, and you never do with the first time that you ever, you know, apply something. So I've got my other brow products here just in case. And also I've mentioned quite a number of times on my channel, I don't necessarily have an awfully lot of brow. It was quite difficult, and I did use, which one is it? Not that one. It's the Microblading Effect Pencil. This is extremely thin, and because I don't have that much of a brow to speak of, I very lightly did a outline, but it was incredibly difficult. I hope that the brows look similar. But, you know, I literally had to paint them in on my skin from there, and literally, you know, there is a little bit of brow. So this is why I think it's important for me to share this video. If you, like me, have very sparse brows, you have big patches where there is no brow whatsoever, this is going to be helpful to you, because everything that I've seen so far about this product has been applied to brows that are quite full. So I hope that this is going to help anyone that has, like me, very sparse brows. So without further ado, I think what I'm going to do now is, and I've got my mirror here. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is just share with you what the product looks like. So like I say, when you open the packaging, it's quite a big box, but you receive just this inside. So it looks like that. It just reminds me of a, I don't know, liquid lipstick tube, or, you know, mascara tube, something like that. It's got a rose gold lid with the rose gold font on the actual tube, and then when you unscrew it, it looks like this. So it's quite liquidy, but what I did find was it was very easy to paint on without having to go over the actual brow, because the brush size really helps. So once you apply it onto the skin, it was literally one stroke and it covered my brow. The only thing that I had to repeat was slightly here at the main part of the brow. So yeah, I found that very, very easy to apply, and I'm so excited about peeling it off and what is underneath. And like I say, if it's not or it's a little bit patchy, I've got other products that I can apply, and I'll be doing that on camera for you as well. So let's get into peeling it off. So I'm going to start this end. Ooh. Now I have already put all of my makeup on. And it's peeling off, not necessarily in big sort of clumps. I did put it on quite, I don't know, not too thick, because I didn't really know how much to put on. I'm very pleased I've got my long nails. Now it was very easy to peel off where there was just skin. Not quite so easy where my brows are, so I'm having to literally scrape it off. I might have to get one of my wipes. It's quite a satisfying thing. I would have preferred it if it actually came off all in one kind of lump of product, and it's especially a little bit tricky where the hairs are on my brow, and you can see now that there's actually not much hair. I'm just going to see if there's I must admit and I'm just going to get one of my wipes just to clean my hand up so I can start on the other side. that has really impressed me. It's certainly not as dark as what I thought it would be. You can certainly see my brow hairs. You can see my brow definitely there, so I will have to definitely go over the top with another brow product. But I really like, I'm pleasantly surprised because I didn't know what to expect. It really has given me the outline of a brow. Yes, you can see my brow hairs. My brow hairs actually are near enough black. So any kind of tint will not, cover that unless it's black. But I didn't want black because what I don't want is to have brows literally that are like that, because that is possibly the colour of my brow. It has got a little bit of it's not as cool toned as I would like, but I still like the colour of it. I'm just pleasantly surprised, to be honest, because I didn't know what to expect. Now, I don't know. I'm going to try and peel off this side. I think I might start here. It's definitely easier if you use your nail just to gently scrape away at the product, but it is where the brow hairs are, it's quite difficult because it does get, attached to those hairs, I suppose. And that is that, I think. And that is that one. I don't know, this one on this side, which is my left, your right, it's not as I mean, to be honest, you can still see, you can definitely see my brow where it starts. So I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. I don't know whether to use, I think I'm just going to use a brow pencil. I'm going to use the one that I've really been loving, actually, and it is the Microblading Effect Brow Pencil. I'm going to use that because what I don't want to do is put too much product and it becomes too heavy. So I'm going to see how I can apply this, and hopefully it works very well. Now, the Microblade pencil, it comes in this packaging. Again, I've picked up dark brown. The shade works for me because it's not too warm, and like I said, my brows aren't nearly black, or they are black really, and this is very small, and this is why I wanted this, because it really does give the effect of hairs on the brow. So I'm just going to start just applying this, and what I really like about this is the fact, in fact I'm going to have to go with my thicker pencil. This is my Duo Brow Definer pencil. I'm going to have to go in with that because that one is just too thin, and I'm going to just go over. What I like is that this has given me a base. Usually I have to draw around the outside, so I have to draw around the outside and then I have to fill in my brows because they are not a good shape. So I'm going to do the same as I've done with that one. Now this one is difficult because this one has got a bit more shape to it, whereas this one is the more sparse one. I've got no hairs here whatsoever, but because I've put on that brow tint, it's given me the outline that I need just to put that in. Fill that in rather. Now sometimes it takes me ages to do my brows because they're not even, because they're not, they don't match up, and I really like the effect that it's given me. So it's given me, even though I have to fill them in because my brows are so black, it has definitely worked for me. So I'm just now penciling in the hairs using the Microblading brow pencil. I try to now make them look as natural as possible, even if there's a stray line somewhere. I'm just going to go over this bit a little bit because I've actually missed. And usually I would have to go in with, you know, one of these brushes and clean it all up and do all this business. But I haven't had to do that at all this time. Now I'm going to just get close to the, so I hope you can see that. It usually, and it can take me up to half an hour to put my brows on, where I'm happy to actually leave the house. This has really cut down the time that it takes because I've got that imprint, even though it's not something that I could use on its own, because number one, I don't have the correct brow, you know, a very, very sparse brow. Not only that, you know, I just have black brows, so anything that I put on my brows has to match. You know, and if you've got lighter brows than me, this may work a little bit better. But for me, I wasn't actually expecting too much, but I'm really impressed with that. Really impressed, because it's now given me something that all I have to do is just go over the brow a little bit, put in a few fake hairs here, and I'm done. There's no more tracing my brow, filling it in with the brow pomade, and then you know, cleaning it all up. So for me, this has made my brow so much easier. I just want to also pop on the end of this video, because I mentioned that I was going to try this the other day, because I picked this up, and it is the Revolution Pro Eye Elements. Now I have been using the shade Core, which is very yellow toned. I'm going to share that with you now. So that's very yellow toned. These retail for £4. I wanted to share on the end of this video just my thoughts with this, because I picked up the shade Central and it looks like that. This is amazing. It's a complete match for my skin tone. This I was hoping that it was going to match, because on the website it does look very brown, and on Superdrug it looks incredibly deep, but actually it matches my skin tone, so it just looks like this on the eye. So if you have a skin tone very similar to mine, and you don't like a yellow base, you may want to try Central. In fact, I know that I've put a picture of these up on Instagram so that you can see the difference, but I just want you to see the colour difference here, how much more skin toned this is compared to the yellow. I've got a huge wasp trying to break through the glass. It's not going to get in, thankfully, although I did have to fight away a wasp the other day that actually got in. So all in all, absolutely thrilled with these, and I couldn't recommend these enough, as long as you obviously get the correct colour. And I really wanted you to know that Central is perfect, is a perfect match for me. Getting back to the brow tint, this is amazing. I would definitely use this again. I really like the effect it gives me. So if you, like me, have sparse brows, this is definitely going to work wonders for you. Even if it doesn't look and give you that natural brow, perhaps it will then, like you saw me today, it gives you that base to work with. So If you, again, like me, it takes you half an hour. You know, this is, my brows is what takes me the longest in a day, and if you're struggling not like I do, then you know that is going to work wonders for you. Obviously I would check that in store. Like me, I was going to get medium brown and I had to go with dark brown because it is more of my colour, I suppose, my tone of my brows, even though, like I said, my brows are dark, so I could even go darker. But yeah, I hope that helped. Obviously, I would love everybody to share the love with Christine today, and congratulations, Christine, you so deserve it. You really yeah, the support that you give me, as with everybody else, but particularly it's Christine's day today. So congratulations, Christine. And if you have just stumbled across my channel and you like the Revolution brand, perhaps you may want to think about subscribing, because I do try and share all of the Revolution products, or I would say Revolution beauty products, as soon as I possibly can. So if you do like that brand, please do subscribe, and also do select that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. I would of course love your thoughts. Please keep those coming, especially about the brow tint and of course the central. I would love to hear if anybody else. I know that you're having difficulties because it is out of stock, but yeah, please do keep your thoughts coming. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.